Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to another edition of Ari Sky Read Lee's video blog. I'm Ari Sky, also known as Krabby McCoffee. If you're new to the channel, hit the like, subscribe, thumbs up button. If you're a comer, backer, welcome. So we got a good show today. We're going to be talking about debt ceiling. Now, Chloe called me today. I got to tell you something funny. Toilet's running again. Oh. So Chloe calls me today and she says, "Hey Chris." Chloe calls me today and says, "I don't think we're going to get paid, so I need to do any and all and save all the money I can." So we're going to go over the debt ceiling today. We're going to talk about the debt ceiling, the reports coming out. Dow Jones went down. Today's a good day. Buy your groceries, buy your Amazon gift cards, buy whatever gift. I mean, you notice Amazon gift cards never go down in price or go up. Hey, Chris, or go down in price. So, as a YouTuber, today we're going to be talking about prepping what you can do. Okay, so as you can see, I'm going to go through some news today. I'm going to start my pinch. This is going to be very interesting. Higgins is being a pain in the ass. Let me just tell Higgins again, or Frugal McDougal, just buy the damn powdered milk and get it over with. Now, we got a crisis brewing. Chloe, of course, called me today, and she's like trying to apologize for being not. You know what Chloe is? Chloe's one of those people that I think that if it doesn't benefit her herself, she doesn't care about other people. I mean, look, last night she went to bed early, so what? Big deal. Today she gets up at 6 something in the morning. I was sleeping. I get up around 9. Guess what? I get up, I said, "Good morning." I emailed the people I needed to this morning, business emails, tell you about the pipe. Why the hell does, see, I'm getting all the junk this morning. The two business emails I'm expecting today didn't come in. One's, I did some troubleshooting this morning. So, anyways, I got naturally wavy hair, by the way. So, let's get on with it, shall we? So, Chloe says, "Oh, I need to save every dime I got. I might not get paid next month." Point is, first of all, I've asked and hired Higgins if he'd get off his ass to look into it. Higgins should be basically look into how they can take away Social Security. Hey, Kane. So, how they cannot pay Social Security. That's a trust fund. So, if the Social Security trust fund's on hold, then the government's saying, "Oh, well, we're going to stop paying the trust fund because we have bad priorities." So, the trust fund might be, I don't know how it works. Right? I don't know. So let's break down what's going to happen in the future, all right? So we got Social Security. Yeah, we're going to go through the news this morning, all right? I want to thank Kane again for that coffee creamer. I really want to try it. The chocolate one. Getting tired of drinking flat out white water. Okay, so let's go over the headlines, okay? Headlines is 30 minutes ago, the OMB director warns GOP spending cuts could slash funding for some federal agencies by 30%. Which federal agencies? Likely impact cut at least 30% to all areas outside of defense. Oh, wow. So the defense contractor, Veterans Affairs Department would get 30% cut. Homeland Security would get 30% cut, with severe impacts including cancer research at the NIH, Meals on Wheels for seniors. Sorry, we can't feed those old man Higgins. Preschool and childhood for thousands of children. So basically, it's lunch programs. Here, let me get my. Yeah, okay. So basically, you see that they're saying like the Meals on Wheels are useless. The old people can die. You see, Do you want a Republican Party people that turns around and says we're going to cut the Meals on Wheels program for our elderly that some can't even cook? So what do you think we should do? Either cut their Meals on Wheels program off, or what if we decided to give a 60% slash and cuts to old folks' homes across the country? Huh? Well, we're going to debate this today. Yes, well, MDC. I mean, oh yeah. Hmm. All right, so that was my business email. Apparently, the manager is going to go in. Told her parents to fix um my because the Republicans don't want the elderly to live. Think about it. They'd rather have the elderly dead. I mean, literally. I'm not a big fan of either party, but I have my own moral values. You see, you remember that meme? Yeah, you remember that meme, Chris, the other day, anti-transphobic or whatever. Yeah, I'm kind of transphobic. I don't want the taxpayers to pay for it. And then on top of this, all right, I'll tell you, I don't want taxpayers paying for it. Also, I had to do some research this morning. Chloe left me her computer, and apparently Chloe didn't tell me her dear old dad would help her, but Chloe had to better herself. So Chloe told her dad to F off, and her dad's basically off to apparently Australia or something. So I don't worry about Chloe. Anyways, I checked that out. That was interesting. So Chloe's dad basically is, but anyway, it says here the factor in the 14th Amendment. So they want to invoke the 14th Amendment. He said it would be very hard and it'd be a messy thing. Now, this is one that caught me an hour and 1 minute ago that was really interesting. You see this one? Did you see this article here? Here, let me get out of this. We don't need this right now. It goes like this. Let's just move this so I have easier access. Treasury Secretary to meet with bank CEOs this week as debt ceiling crisis looms. Think about it. The CEO is literally the Treasury Secretary is meeting this. Is it just wonder that they're going to be trying to ramp through their digital currency program? Plain and simple. So, hold on a sec. There we go. So, anyways, But what was I saying again? So, CEO, the Treasury Secretary is going to meet with bank CEOs. Maybe they're discussing the digital currency, hypothetically. I mean, think of it. They want to know everything you purchase. Right now, they can't unless they go in and say, oh, we need a government audit you. And what's funny about the government? They use that PRISM program, right? Has anyone used it? Checked it out. They use this program, right? Scans things. So it scans video, scans phone calls, scans everything. I got some sleep, yes. I finished my movie from, great. We got a new update just came out. See, look at this. Senate Minority Whip Thune says he's worried about progress in debt, He says that we're already at 14. We got 14 days to the end of the month. Thune said the optics not having a deal by the end of the week. So there you go. Think about it. The OMB director wants 30% cut across every department. Let's get back to this. It says right here, right? Treasury Department confirming Yellen plan this week to meet with CEOs of BIN, Mellon Citigroup, and Truist. So, And it says Bloomberg interview the default could be catastrophic. Yeah. And risk setting up a panic in the financial markets. The livelihood of millions of Americans, no time to waste. Debt ceiling is not necessarily the focus of the meeting, which includes regional banks too. Yeah, so think about it. She's having a big old powwow at the taxpayers' expense. My opinion is to coordinate with the digital currency. So sorry if we lost a lot of people this morning in the viewership that wants to talk about prepping, but we'll get to the prepping after the news because this is part of the prepping process to prep for it. What are you going to do if the banking collapse happens? Has anyone seen the Dow Jones this morning? 200 points. And then you got all these people, right, that turn around and, Anyway, so technically, I got to make sure. So it says U.S. defaults on the Treasury Department would have to decide how to pay the bills. This is an article that's really interesting this morning. All right, so. Okay, it goes like this, people. I'll have to close the door when the repair people are here, but I'm going to use the toilet real quick. So, as an option, Treasury official is serious contemplating past debt is how to pay the bills, right? Pushing payment priorities away to minimize the fallout from the default. See, another GOP shithole plan right there. Payment priority. Well, we don't want to pay Social Security people. They can go fucking die because they don't deserve money. Yeah. Soon as June 1st, right? Payment priorities. Well, yeah, they want the military to be paid, but they don't want anyone else to be paid in the world. Did you vote yet? Yes, I already voted this year. I voted last year. Why do you think I got my name on jury duty, Chris? Says the economy, Biden blasts the default would send the economy into recession. House Democrats for it. Well, let's talk about that. It wouldn't blast them into a default. It blasted into a depression. Mm-hmm. And it says a manufactured crisis. See, Biden says a manufactured crisis. Something that's really interesting, you know. So, sorry about this. Higgins keeps emailing me. Apparently, his mom wants to buy like 100 pounds of dog food and she can't carry it, so it's all Higgins' job. So it says it's a Biden. It's a manufactured crisis. Well, it could be, but then again, I think both parties are, So another one is McConnell knocks Biden head of debt while Schumer insists debt spending talks are separate. Well, this is what's going to happen. You got to prepare for the worst, people. There you go. I'm going to vote for a different candidate than the two that are on the platform. I think I'm not voting for Joe Biden, and I'm not voting for Donald Trump. I mean, literally, if Trump gets, I'm not voting for either party. Not this time around. Sorry. I mean, literally, the country's going to shits, and each party's divided. But both parties, in my opinion, are worthless. Back in the day, they used to come across the aisle. Now they won't. They want to basically dictate. Each party feels like a dictatorship to me. I just want to live, you know. I want to run for president. What do you think, Chris? You got any connections to do a campaign, a YouTube campaign for me? What do you think? I put my hat in the ring. I'd clunk both heads together and tell him. I'd lock him in the House of Representatives and the Senate, saying, "Tell him my budget deficit is raised. You guys aren't getting out. You can sleep in there. You can get pizza delivered, but you ain't leaving until my damn debt ceiling is raised." That's what I would do for the American people. Mm-hmm. Yeah, thought Chris would get a kick out of it. All right, can we continue because we're still got stuff to go through today. The discharge petition is the break glass option on debt ceiling. Yeah, so basically, I read this morning. Basically, it's like the last results to get it passed is the break. There's only one party threatening to default, and it's the House Republicans. Okay, so they're blaming the House Republicans, you see, but they're both at fault. Now it says how the debt default could affect you. This is where it gets scary. I want to read you this. What do you think, Kane, huh? What do you think of me as president? President Rita Lee. Lock them all in a room and let them duke it out till they get it. Mm-hmm. I mean, literally, they'd come up with something. 4 days. Oh, and if there is and no showers until you get it all clear. Oh, and I'm withholding your government. Did you know during the debt default? Did you guys know this? This is going to really piss you off, Kane and Chris. The House of Representatives and the Senate, they get paid no matter what. So ever since they used to come to back in the day, they used to come, stay in a hotel, do their business, and go home. Now, under certain administrations, they get like $274,000 a year. That I'll tell you, Chris Kane, in a minute. All right, let me just read you this. It says, Social Security payments to about 65 million retirees, disabled, and other receive monthly Social Security benefits and SSI. It could be delayed by default scenario, but I need to ask a question real quick in an email. So I asked Higgins to look this up because, for what I understand, Social Security is a trust fund, okay? So they can't do it. But let me just say, could be delayed in a debt default scenario, though it's possible Treasury continue to make on-time payments because the entitlement program's trust fund, said Shay Akaba's director. So, see, they could make on-time payments, but the problem is the American people need to know, that Biden's holding that against it, so he can say, look, the government defaulted. We have to prioritize the payments. You're not getting paid this month because this is where you prep. Almost 2/3 of beneficiaries rely on Social Security for half their income, and 40% of recipients of payments constitute at least 90% of their income, according to the National Committee to Preserve Social Security and Medicare. Other government payments should all be affected, including funding for food stamps. That would come to a grinding halt. Federal grants to states and municipalities for Medicaid, grinding halt. Highways, education, and other programs. That means the government couldn't even pay for, that. And then we don't know how it works with our property taxes. Does the property taxes pay the police salary? No one tells us who pays the police. Other government, yeah, okay, and highways, state, federal highways. And that means, by the way, rumor has it, the prison system would be not funded right now. The federal prisons, the federal prisons wouldn't be funded either. The government cell phone program wouldn't be funded. The government's, food stamps wouldn't be funded. Nothing would be funded, not even the government subsidized for housing or electricity or internet. Federal employment and veteran benefits. There you go. This is Kane's question. More than 2 million federal civilian workers and around 1.4 active duty, so 3.4 million people could see their paychecks delayed. Federal government contractors could see a lag in payments for military contracts, which could affect their ability to compensate their workers working on government top secret projects or aircraft carriers or airplanes. I mean, we just got the new B-21 bomber Raider bomber. Certain veteran benefits, including disability payments and pensions from some low-income veterans and surviving families, could also be affected. The economy, could then trigger an economic downturn, which would prompt a spike in unemployment, which means no government unemployment benefits. How would we be able to? It would come at a particular fragile time when the nation is already dealing with rising interest rates, stability, high inflation. How much damage would be done? Depends on how long the crisis can end. Default lasts a week, that close to 1 million jobs would be lost, including the financial sector would be hit. Stock market declines and unemployment rate jumped to about 5%, and the economy would contract to nearly 0.5%. It would be a body blow to the economy. It would be a manufactured crisis. Manufactured by Moody's. Scalise says there's a chance GOP bill will raising the debt ceiling will not be the final one. See? We'll get to the prepping. McCarthy and Jeffries are at odds. Odds over work requirements. Yeah, work requirement. They want to make it so you can have food stamps 3 months if you're a working family, and they want to try to put working requirements for food stamps for people on disability insurance, etc. Medicare, Medicaid. They even want to put work requirements for Medicaid too. From what I'm saying, I mean, literally. It would be interesting though. Think about it. Sorry, Higgins, you need to have work requirements for your Medicaid, even though he's on this SSI. So it says McCarthy urges his GOP conference to stick together as debt talks head into a rocky period. Biden and McCarthy offered distinctive different takes on the state of debt talks ahead of the Tuesday's meeting. Wow. Key things new about the debt ceiling, what happens to U.S. defaults. We already know what's going to happen. McCarthy and Biden plan Japan trip. I don't think I would spend 8 days somewhere out of the country. Oh, yeah, well, look at him. He wasted taxpayer-funded money to go to Israel. So who's the freaking hypocrite, huh? Think of it. You got two parties. He went to Israel, if you don't know. Biden called him from Israel. So we got a new update here. Let's see. Treasury Secretary, U.S. is still likely to default on debt as June 1st if Congress doesn't act. Oh, wow. That's nice. Some say this could be a big old nothing burger. Mm-hmm. And they're paying the bill using cash and extraordinary measures, which means some people won't get their payment. Yeah. So, okay. So apparently Higgins checked on it. A debt ceiling standoff may delay federal payments such as Social Security, Medicare, tax refunds, military salaries, and other government employees. Government would enable everyone at a time when likely prioritize payments to investors holding U.S. Treasury bonds to avoid a technical default. This means that payments like Social Security, Medicare, tax refunds, military salaries, and other would be delayed. Veterans benefits may also be impacted if the debt ceiling is not raised in time. Is there anything else you would like to know? So he binged it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Think of it, guys. A congressman and a senator gets like $274,000 a year. They get paid. They get paid before anyone. Mm-hmm. They get their medical covered too. So while Medicare recipients can't see a doctor, while Medicaid recipients can't see a doctor, these jackasses see a doctor. These jackass control the country, and these jackass get paid $274,000 a year. And has anyone ever seen how much they pay in taxes? Come up. How you doing? Think about it. Yeah, see, Chris is completely right. Put themselves ahead of everyone else. I mean, if the federal government, that they are they going to prioritize education? No, we're going to go the way of Venezuela if we keep doing this. So, your best course of action right now is prep like your life depends on it because you don't know what's going to happen. This is why I keep telling you, time's ticking. I mean, do you want to sit there and let me put it this way? Let me tell you a story about gamers. There's gamers out there that would put games over their food, and yet then they'd be screwed with like a large game collection, and they can't even play the games because that there's no electricity subsidy or whatever. Games could be a lot of them. Yeah, think about it. They want to think of that this title I said earlier. Interesting. So apparently, UPS delivered that damaged box. Did you guys ever see the report here? It says package has been damaged and the sender will be notified. The package has been damaged and the sender will be notified. The receiver of the package will be returned to sender. Yeah, because they called me and said the package was damaged. I mean, literally, everything exploded in the box and the box was crushed. You don't accept a box that's crushed. Anyways, didn't you guys see this news title right here? This is what got me really stumped. See this? Treasury Secretary to meet with bank CEOs this week if debt crisis looms. Why would she need to meet with the bank CEOs? See, this is, right here. See that was the headline right there. You got to ask yourself, why is she meeting with bank CEOs? Are they secretly implementing that thing? The digital currency? People say, oh, let's just print more money. Printing more money would either devalue our money or devalue our money and do hyperinflation. I mean, literally. And by the way, school is in session, peeps. Think about that. And I'll read you the article, right? This article does not make sense at all. This is why you guys got to keep prepping. Prep like your life depends on it. Let me go use the restroom and I'll continue because I want you to think about that. All right. So, it says, time running out to reach the debt ceiling. Treasury Secretary Yellen plans to meet with bank CEOs Thursday afternoon in D.C. tells CNN. Yeah, cool, whatever. J.P. Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon and Citigroup Jane Fraser plan to attend the Yellen meeting, which will likely include a debt ceiling as well as banking crisis. The huddle with bank executives is part of an annual meeting held by the Bank Policy Institute, Goldman Sachs, Wells Fargo, Citigroup. Treasury Department previously confirmed that Yellen plans to meet this week. The Bank Policy Institute Board of Directors was chaired by CNO. Bank policy. So the federal government wants to put in some bank policies. Interesting. Dimon has outspoken a debt ceiling warning last week in an interview that default would be potentially catastrophe and risk of panic in the financial markets. Yeah. As the White House and Republican leaders struggle to reach a deal on the debt ceiling, Yellen has stopped her warnings about the economic stakes. Time is running out. I keep telling you this, people. In a speech before the banking industry on Tuesday, U.S. economy hangs in the balance. The livelihood of millions of Americans do too. There is no time to waste. Yellen has also been calling CEO and business leaders to discuss the consequences of brinkmanship around the debt ceiling. Oh, really? Businesses? What? She's calling Republican donors saying to get their party on board. The debt ceiling is not necessarily the focus of the meeting, which will also include regional bank CEOs at a time when the industry is in turmoil. The banking crisis and the government response to this moment of stress is also likely to discuss at Thursday's meeting. A person familiar with the matters tells CNN. Yeah, all right, whatever. Yellen is also not the only figure from Washington to speak for the bank CEOs. Previous meetings have featured a range of lawmakers and regulators. So, what do you guys think? What do you think? Think about it. I talked to Chloe this morning. One of the things I told her was I was getting on this YouTube vid. See, I wanted to go to town today, but I have to wait till tomorrow. Oh well. At least my manager's sending her dad and her mom over to fix the dang sink. More likely it's a Chloe blame. Yeah. Chloe probably put something in there, clogged it up, and it just basically snapped down there. I got it troubleshooted the most as possible. So, anyways, that is something, thought about transferring stuff over to the kitchen sink prepping storage too, but anyways, that's a different prepping thing. This is why you got to prep, people. Think about it. We are in a big crisis. Yeah, he's going to fix the sink in the tub today. Amen. Because I emailed her. But see, the pipe comes up to there, right? And goes into the drain. But apparently the drain pipe popped off. So I don't know how it popped off. I troubleshooted this morning. The manager was very thankful I troubleshooted. Higgins keeps emailing me too. Yeah, so, Higgins said something else, but, yeah, so basically, I got a bucket under it, but I'm using to wash my hands in the kitchen sink right now. So, by the way, guys, look at this. Yeah, so anyways, we won't talk about that repair. I also made a joke about the stove. I got like a drip pan rusting. And I think the stove coil is not working again. Yeah, it took like 9 hours to cook prime rib at 350 or something the other day, so it was really disappointing. I know Sister P would hear she'd be wagging the finger about prime rib, but you know what? Chloe ain't here anymore, so no more prime rib for me. But then again, Father's Day is coming up, so I got to celebrate my dad. Father-in-law and my father, so I might as well basically figure something nice. I was going to get baby back ribs, but I realized I made a promise to Sister Pee Wee that I wouldn't buy baby back ribs, how they don't kill the baby pigs humanely for the ribs. They're Personally, I think it's sad. So, anyways, can we continue? This is why you got to prioritize as a prepper. Yeah, you got to prioritize as a prepper. Think about it. That is why I prioritize my planners. You got to prioritize. Yeah, well, I like regular ribs that are raw, and I just barbecue them myself. But right now is not time to buy ribs because, I need a shopping cart. But am I prioritizing a shopping cart? No. Am I prioritizing other things? Yes. People are going to have to start cutting corners when they have to as a prepper. I mean, literally, think about it. I was talking to my sister, Melissa, and Sarah. I did their wedding, by the way. They're a happy married couple. They literally said, beans and rice are good staples. Same with macaroni, same with other things. Oh, another update came up. We're going to get a lot of updates today. Stock market went down today. This update is... So it says staff level talks to proceed with Minority Leader Mitch McConnell, Senator Schumer, Speaker McCarthy, and that other guy. Work requirement, government aid programs. Oh, yeah, stricter work requirements. Medicaid, it's a different story. So when you hear what the exact proposal is, the other Democrats have balked the idea of bolstering work requirements. Steve Scalise says knowledge there is a chance to build a House Republicans pass raise and that will not be the final product. Taking to Ghost saying he hopes Biden comes to the meeting either way. Supports GOP plan or specific proposals as counter offers. So it says Jeffries as NK believes the deal could be increased, limit increased through 2024, changes the permit laws to ease the approval of energy projects. He also thinks there could be some cap on discretionary spending and some COVID funds could be reclaimed. Back to the proposed Republican spending would be 30% cut in all federal agencies. Wow, that's interesting. 30% cut in the FBI, CIA, NSA. I'm surprised we don't give a 90% cut in the White House. Do you know how much we spend just for the president to eat better than us? I mean, if I was president, I'd be like, my lunch is ramen, my breakfast is a cup of coffee, and my dinner is whatever I want. Whatever I'm in the mood for. But then again, I would not be ordering sweets and cakes and maybe I want a fried chicken and be like, yeah, give me a barbecue wings for dinner or something. I mean, something that's affordable, but my point is these governments, they don't think about that. They say, oh, the people elected us. Yeah, the people elected them, but we're paying their salary. So think about it. Well, they're getting paid no matter what. Some of us won't get paid. Chloe brought up the fact that she's watching the news today on TV, and she says, I don't think we're going to get paid, Rita. Higgins says, oh, well, it's electronic payments. I see it as this way. There is a debt default. Each party's going to blame each other for it. And they're going to say, oh, we can't pay direct deposits because, we have to prioritize. But how do you prioritize if Social Security is already thrown up as a trust fund? You see, that's the thing. If they hold us all back, then what are we going to do, You see, that's the problem. I mean, think about it, I mean, there's one way they could shore up a lot of Medicare and Medicaid funds to get the debt ceiling raised, and that would be to cut out certain programs of Medicare and Medicaid, like transgender healthcare. I mean, yeah, you can have therapy, you can go in therapy, but $400 estrogen the government shouldn't be paying for unless they say it's mandatory. So they could cut out the estrogen and the testosterone. They could cut out the transgender healthcare because, to me, people say, oh, they're transphobic. No, I'm not transphobic. What I am is I'm speaking the truth. Think of what's going on. You got the Republicans fighting to keep the children under 18 from doing it. The kids at 18 or under could make a mistake. They're not coming out of detransitioning, for example. This is why you got to look at the big picture and say, what do you want cut? I mean, truly. I mean, Kane, Chris, you're with us. Chloe should be with us. Chloe said she's going to watch us and etc. Let me check on that anyways. I mean, Chloe may be transgender, right? But the truth is in the pudding, The truth is in the pudding, okay? When you're prepping, you got to prep, and you got to prep hard. Think about it. You can buy a bucket of rice, buy a bucket of rice. You can buy buckets of beans, get beans. You can live on beans and cornbread. You can make your own cornbread every day if you have to survive. I mean, think about it. I mean, you could survive. And by the way, has anyone noticed that the food bank stopped and the food stamps stopped? We would have a problem with poachers because we wouldn't have game wardens and the national parks would be closed. We would be in a financial crisis instead of a COVID crisis. We would be in a financial crisis. A COVID crisis is, lockdown, but this one would be similar too, because think of it as a, I mean, think about it. Everyone knows they want digital currency because they can basically sit there and know what you're buying at all times and be like, nope, you can't buy that 96 rolls of toilet paper. You can buy 4-pack. 4-pack a month. You got to make that 4-pack last. I mean, remember I was telling you guys about the example of Higgins and his retro check at $300,000 that he thinks is his retirement, for example. Hang on a sec. It's all right, Mikey. You know who he is. Come on. Be nice. Be nice. You know who it is. Hey, I'll go.
What's up, Muffins?
Did you get your shirt from Hawaii?
Yeah, I'm about to go back there.
Chloe's mom's already going to Hawaii. She went to Vancouver and then it's in there. Yeah, Vancouver. Yeah, it's about it. Come on in. Then she went to Alaska to Alaskan cruise, and the boat turns around and goes to Hawaii. So she's on a boat to Hawaii.
Oh wow. What we got leaking?
Under the sink. It's loose. I inspected it. If you need a flashlight, I can get a flashlight. I apologize to put everything back so I can pull it all out for you if you wish.
Yeah, please.
Yes, I will. Oh, sorry. It's like a little bright. See, I got the bucket under there, but, I cleaned it up. It's loose right here. I can see it's loose. I did the troubleshooting. It's a simple plumber, I also told your daughter that while you're fixing that, you might want to check that handle. It's spewing lukewarm water. I don't know what's on it. Yeah. It might be leaking in the closet. Well, you can pull it somehow, I think. It just keeps spewing warm water. So warm that it's not even it gets cold within, Love your tattoo, by the way, man. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've been getting this place clean pretty good. I see that. Only rooms that I got to organize some stuff, and then I got to finish that room. That room's a mess.
We need a new valve.
I was gonna say if you need a flashlight maybe, but if you see this here,
Check C.
see that? It's like splitting the two, see? Right there.
Oh. This one.
Yeah, well,
Oh.
I think there's some crap in there too. So,
Well, you better not be crapping in there.
no, I mean, there looks like dark hair, like clothes or whatever, yeah, whatever.
Hey, now, what you want to check?
Check to see if there's two valves for the hot water tank. If there is, then I can shut off the water to change the valve.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that.
There's two of them.
Okay. Well, we may come back after lunch, if that's okay with you, Rita.
There you go. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Come back after lunch. and we'll get you something.
Well, I get hungry too, ma'am. It's only human error. Human.
Yeah, what should be called into?
Well, I don't know which one. Yeah, I thought the water tank was going at first, but I realized it's the handle in the stoves. Or I heard you guys installed a stove. Yeah, I was telling your daughter today. I says, a new stove, I could use one of those. Wink, 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 say no more, say no more. She says, talk to my mom and dad. I think the preheat thing is going again.
Yep.
You know, or that coil or whatever.
Well, there's supplies for now. I can never look at it.
I think the coil or something in the bottom's going again. It's taking like 30 minutes to sort of preheat to 350. I can pull that all out too. You don't have to. I didn't know if you wanted to get into. Sure, no problem.
My back won't take it anymore.
I'd say apply for
Old
disability.
fashioned one.
I'd say apply for disability and retire. Then it's your back.
If I want
Ouch.
less benefits.
Yeah, well, you know how that is. So I got the power thing like this down here. And that. Up and down. But yeah, he has some really much.
I was getting tracked from this kitchen anyway today, part by organizing the plan. You know, 3 years ago I stockpiled with the stimulus checks, a lot of toilet cleaning, so we don't have to worry about cleaning the toilets, you know. So. You know, you don't have to do much work. You know, I'll try to alleviate some of the help. You need some paper towels. You can use these if you need to use them. I got plenty more. I got like 24 triple rolls. Yeah, well, cool. What a story for you there. Here you go. So she leaves and goes to a mental hospital, right? She gets out after they treat her like crap for 11 days. She goes to a hospital in Seattle 2 days, then goes to Portland to a mental hospital I went to 6 years ago. They go in, they're getting ready to admit her, and they say, well, we're not admitting you. Make a phone call. Next thing you know, 2 hours later, she's in an ambulance going, oh, Rita, I got coronavirus. The latest variant is kicking my butt. So they give her 3 prescriptions and a bus pass. Kick her out and tell her to go under a bridge since she's homeless. She works her way with my help to Union Station, you know, and then goes back to Seattle by train. By this point, I called the county DCR here as mental health people. They coordinated it and they put her in a safe house in King County for coronavirus people. So she's in a safe house right now. Can you believe that? Oh, well, some people get the life, I tell you. Anyways, if you need anything, let me know. I'm just going to close the door here. So, is that all hair?
Yep.
Ugh. Sorry, everyone. Anywho, where were we? Yeah, and tub repair too. Yep. Okay, so anyways, Higgins email, he's going somewhere, so anyways, like I said to you guys, I'm trying to coordinate with them, but I'm also trying to run this channel for prepping too. So, so as a prepper, you have to keep prepping. If Social Security checks are delayed, you better have your preps in order. Yeah, well, I just don't want to delay you guys too. Some of you are paid viewers, you guys pay for gift cards and stuff, donations and whatnot. So I just don't want to deny you guys your prepping video today. So but anyway, like I said, the you just got to keep prepping, peeps, because we don't know what's going on. I mean, literally, I've read that. It could be digital currency, could be governments. You have food stamps will come to a grind. Everything will come to a grind. They say if the default happens, a tenth of the country will come to a grind. It's going to be more like 50% or more. So, anyways, it is what it is. So you got to basically keep on prepping. Prep like your life depends on it. So I got to make sure Moppy's not doing anything naughty. Hey, Mop. It's all right, Moppy. You're a good boy, actually. Yeah, you keep me busy, don't you? Oh, I see how it is. You were run under the bed. But, if I had a bacon strip, you'd basically be begging. I see how it is. An interesting pad you have.
Huh?
The pad
Oh, everybody's
for the back, huh? Yeah, I know back pain pretty well myself. I was diagnosed.
It saves his back.
Well, I was diagnosed with kyphosis and scoliosis, so I got a weird curve, so.
You're good, aren't you?
Yeah. Each area will be organized efficiently soon. Yeah, Tildor was a previous moderator. Yeah. So then he, he was a previous moderator. He hasn't made any comments to, I think he has like multiple Tildor accounts or something. I don't know. But we got rid of that one lady, so that's good to know, The government's trying to figure out how to pay their bills. When everyone else is worried about how to pay their bills too. So, as a skipper, I say, keep on prepping, Pete. That's all you can do. Hey, Mom, you're in here now? Yeah, everyone's got to have lunch eventually. All right, so I got my lunch prepped. Oh yeah, exactly. That's what I said. They're trying to figure out how to pay the bills, So you guys got to think about what's going to happen in the future. So that's where you got to prep. I mean, San Juan Island prepper here, you got to basically realize that you're prepping. You got to prep everything you need just in case. What if it goes from June to July and they still don't make a deal? Remember, the last one lasted like almost a month. Well, if it goes 2 months, what if it goes 3 months? I mean, literally, something's gonna have to budge. So as a prepper, this is what you prep for. This is why I keep telling you: get your journals, get your planners. Hold on a sec, peeps.
So, I've got everything.
I'm not gonna use it, I'll use the kitchen sink that's in the toilet. I'm not gonna use it. No, I'm not gonna use that, I'll move it to the kitchen. Yeah, I'm not gonna be, right, I'm. That's fine, yeah. Take it on, well, like I said, take it that time. I'll move it out of the way. You can use my kitchen sink, yes, my kitchen's pretty clean.
Alrighty.
Where are they going?
Yeah, we'll see you a little bit later.
Thank you.
So apparently the pipe's completely being replaced, and they're replacing some other parts too. She needs. They're doing the. You know how the pipe connects up to the drain and the sink. They're doing the entire thing. They're replacing the entire thing. Apparently, if you heard them, it was complete black as Ace of Spade hair. So Chloe again. So they're just like, So Chloe caused repairs again. hmm Also, they said they're fixing the tub too. Apparently, needs a new valve, and so then they're gonna caulk the tub too. They're gonna do the caulking today. So guess I don't get a bath till tomorrow. It works. So it's almost lunchtime. Let's fire up that tea kettle. Mm. Yeah, he basically left it. He did. I did a good job. So while I'm at it, I'm gonna move this out, and put some stuff away too. See, this is what they're replacing. Apparently, the entire thing covered in black hair and mold. Wow. All right, I'm back, peeps. Yep. They got to replace the P trap. The guy said it was all the black hair. Apparently, they're like, "Oh yeah, it's black hair." Oh, another update came in. I got lunch cooking. My lunch consists of 1 fork, 2 cups of noodle. So, anyways, hey Chloe. So he's gonna fix the tub and the sink. And he pulled it out and he said there was like this much, this long, basically nothing but black hair. He was like, "Oh my god!" He had to use like whatever to get in there and pull it all out. I said, he said Drano would have rotted the plastic away with all that hair. Can you believe that? Yep. So so I knew they were going to do this, but you know what? They said there'll be 2 hours. They got to caulk the tub too. They're going to caulk it today. So today we got some prepping stuff coming in. Let's see what we got coming in. I'll show you the prepper stuff when it comes in. Kane's like, "Oh, do you got anything coming today?" Yes, we got some stuff coming today, Kane. We have let's see, we have shampoo conditioner due in on Friday. Apparently my beans haven't shipped yet. My beans are the only thing I haven't shipped. My Windex, I bought some prepping Windex. Needs more of that. I bought some Lysol and some Pine Sol so I can do the floors and clean the bathroom tomorrow again. Thursday, I will clean the toilet again. Thursday, I get a new toilet brush. Today, we got some soap coming and some bunny snacks coming today. So, bunny snacks and soap, some nuts and a plastic thing and some thumbtacks so I can hang up the tapestries that Zoe got me. So, that just leaves the rest. Hi Chloe, how are you? So Chloe, of course, so Higgins is like, "I know plumbing. Let me tell you how you fix it. Simple. You tell the nice repairman there and his wife, the parents to the repairman to fix it. You just email, leave paper trail and say, "Oh yeah," and they'll tell me to sign something afterwards. I'll just sign, but they want this done in a timely manner. And the tub, they're just like, "Yeah, we'll fix everything." I'm like, "Cool." So then that'll be all done, then there won't be mostly it's the bathroom that's always giving trouble. There's nothing else giving trouble. I did close Chloe's ex room so they don't see how messy it is till I get it cleaned. But you know how it is. Yeah, well, this guy here, he gets paid to do it, so he doesn't mind spending getting $20, $25 an hour to fix something. So to me, I'm fine with it. Dropping in as usual is good, Chloe, because everyone worries about you. How was your lunch today? We all want to know what do you have for breakfast and lunch. I mean, yeah, yeah. Yesterday gave her, I think it was Sunday. They gave her a tuna sandwich. But I don't know what they gave her Monday. She didn't tell me. She said she had eggs and oatmeal. I think yesterday. But maybe it was Sunday. What was it you got for lunch? Anyways, repairman's gonna spend 2 hours. He's also gonna caulk the tub again too. Apparently, so he's gonna caulk, and he's gonna. Yeah, well, this one drained slowly because he looked in there and from the entire pipe, that little pipe I showed you, the entire thing was just completely covered in hair. So I pulled out all the hair from that. He said, "Damn, it's black hair." He looked at me and he says, "It ain't your hair, Rita. Your hair is gray hair. This is black hair." So, anyways, got my noodles ready to be done too. So I told them it's a work of art. I said it looks pretty good. So I'm doing my best. They're surprised. I got everything. I'm getting everything organized. I said by, this inspection, it'll be organized. So, dropping in as usual. Yeah, well, I asked you to drop in. So, after my video and everything else, I got to get, if Chloe, see, what I was angry with Chloe this morning was the fact that, she didn't text me right away. And I said to Chloe, hey, we're going to have to get those Seattle numbers eventually done by Thursday, by 2 o'clock or like noon. So tomorrow I'm going to have to devote time to get it done, or today even, Probably tomorrow because, it's late in the day, If it was early enough, I waited for Chloe and I could have just zipped through it, but it is what it is, peeps, So he's going to be here for like 2 hours, so I'm like, eh. So I will be using the kitchen anyways, except for the bathroom. So I better not be drinking too much water today until he's done fixing the toilet or fixing the bathroom. He's got caulking, he's got the tub to fix, and so I also told them that the bottom stove part, the coil, I think, is not working again. I got to find a way to clean the oven anyways, but I don't know how. So anyway, there's a lot of prepping things coming down the pipe. Bug zappers, you like to get those soon. Need a couple bug zappers for this place. Flies are annoying me, So. Oh yeah, I know. But they just keep replacing the coil. Manager said, "Oh, someone's getting a new stove today," and I'm like, "I need a new stove. My stove's ancient." I mean, literally, they keep replacing the coil on the bottom. What's it gonna do, My advocates and I were talking about cleaning. They were gonna send in some, and but they're spending time getting, they got to get the parts from the hardware store and they got to come back install. So, anyways, it is what it is, my friends. So, Chloe can tell you we need a new oven, right, Chloe? So, Chloe talked to me this morning. She says, "I don't think we're gonna get paid." Maybe. Chloe probably had a better lunch than me again. I'm having a cup of noodles, but then that's what I chose. Also, the noodle prices should be good enough to buy some more. So, anyone got any comments for me while I'm eating? I mean, come on, peeps. We got to talk about this prepping, and we got to talk about, uh, so what's up, Chloe? Why don't you say anything? Mm-hmm. So, because it's 12:13 now, the 12:15, I'm gonna check the Dow Jones. See how it is. Dude. There we go. So currently the Dow is almost down almost 1%. 0.75%. Well, it's life, right? So come on, guys. You guys are not here to see me eat lunch, so you're here to comment too. So, we can talk about the repairs and stuff, but you guys got to keep prepping. I mean, think of it. Today's the 16th. Tomorrow's the 17th. Every day gets closer to the debt default. If they don't come up with a deal, I'll tell you what I think's happening, okay? And this is just a theory of mine. It's not misinformation. I think each party's hoping for debt default, right? And if they get a debt default, then each party can blame the other for the 2024 election. Oh, well, they defaulted, but the Republicans control the House, which means they control the purse strings. So they can't get a deal. And the American people, there's like 70% of them are registered Democrats anyways. Most of them don't vote. But, if there's things that the livelihoods affected, like livelihoods affected, then it's a different story, So I gotta send an email out real quick. Business email. It's Business Tuesday again. All right, so business email sent. You can go back to eating. So, anyways, it's part of prepping is always emailing too and stuff. People email me. I'm waiting for Chris. I'm waiting for Chris's answers. Hey, Chris, you still with us? Did you get those answers yet? Told you I would have done them today if you had them ready, man. Or am I answering your questions right now? So, anyways, like I said to Chloe. Well, Chloe, man, it's like a fart in the wind. What do you think, Chloe? You think I need a new stove? I can ask for one. I also need to get help with cleaning the stove. I don't know how to do it. Just help, Mm-hmm. Please do. So the other day, right? Better email them to me soon. I'm waiting for you, man. I've been patient. So let me tell you guys a story, okay? So the other day, Chloe tells a story, right? So last night, a friend of mine, who's friends with Chloe, emailed me, late in the evening. Remember, I'm always here, so I don't have access to my email, right? And turned around, she said, "Hey, did you see Chloe's post on Facebook?" Well, it said basically, she's homeless, she needs help, she wants to go to Arizona. So I went in and looked, right? Chloe says, "Oh, go ahead and check," So, having Chloe's computer, which Chloe can see is still working in good working order. There's Chloe's computer. I decided to go on Facebook, and there's this tranny that's like, "Oh, wow, there's housing laws. They just can't evict you." Well, Chloe actually evicted herself. That's. So she signed herself off the lease under duress. The manager is now bringing in 4 years of complaints, which Chloe wants those complaints so she can go over them. The first key to a successful lawsuit, if Chloe wants a lawsuit, is to get the complaints. The tenant file they don't have. And then the manager tells me yesterday, funny story, that the tenant file, you ready for this? The tenant file, she told Northwest Justice there isn't one. Well, I said, "Oh, okay. Yes, you ran out." And the manager found a legally way of doing it, which pisses me off. I'm going to say that. So, point is, manager's got 4 years of complaints. She's bringing in to me, and she's going to message me. She's working today, copying all the complaints. She's going to send them off to me as soon as it's ready. So, I'm sending them off to Chloe. Because, and also I told you guys, with Chloe's permission, I'm going to redact the names, and I'm going to, speak on YouTube about these complaints. See if they're frivolous or made up bullshit. Because people need to know. Yes. So I was supposed to go to see the manager to have the place cross open, but my pipe broke, so I have to stay here. So I'm hoping I can go to town tomorrow. So my plan is go to town tomorrow, I'll pick up a couple things, take Moppy on a walk. Today it's cloudy, so we got clouds in here. Thank God yesterday's temperature was 93. And Chloe knows how miserable it is here when it's 93. Not a breath of wind. Not a breath of wind. It's like a mill pond on the island. So, these guys. Oh, and I just found out something. Listen to this. Apparently, the repairman, his wife, his daughter, Chloe's talking about embezzlement, right? This is the funniest story, embezzlement. They're going to Hawaii next month. Saw a shirt that said Honolulu and Oahu and stuff. They were wearing Hawaiian shirts. And I said, "Oh, you get that from Hawaii?" And they're like, "Yeah, I'm preparing for next month. I'm going to Hawaii." Yeah, can you believe that? Oh, well. In the meantime, I'm sitting here. I got the managers, Does anyone have any comments about prepping or this banking collapse? I'd like to have Chloe weigh in on this banking collapse and this federal thing. Apparently, it's almost 3:30 Eastern time. They're in a meeting. Good lunch, by the way. Yeah. Anywho. Spicy. So some of you preppers out there need to basically get ready to prep, you know. What, Kane? Yeah, that's what the rumor is. Well, manager wants to get everything in order, apparently. Yeah. So, but even if there's a new manager, the problem is it's the higher ups that has the choice for Chloe. You know, that's the thing right now. The higher ups gave approval to the manager to give the complaint. So, you know, so when I talked to the owner of the management company, he's like, "Oh yeah, you can have the complaints. You can go and put them all on YouTube for all I care. You can put the complaints to Chloe's mom for all I care. You can give it to her granddad. You can give it to everyone down the pipe." Which reminds me, didn't I have an email on something? I got an idea. Let me see if I could do this. Here we go. I got something to send Chloe. Chloe, check your voice. All right, got a new update too. Yeah, so he's at a meeting right now, right? So they're just saying, you know, work requirements of government aid programs, something we're proposing to discuss. Biden sound guardedly open to such provision. All right, so nothing new. So, anyways, there. So Chloe should basically be doing it right now. She has her phone, so she should be able to go ahead and do that right now. Give her, you know, she can get the number. Yeah. So hopefully she sees my email. So apparently it says my package is being pre-delivered soon. Cool. Isn't that nice? So Chloe should be still here, to read that. So, anyways, I sent Chloe an email or a text message to her phone. She should better have gotten in and handled the email that she needed. Working as fast as I can cleaning. It's time garbage bags gotta come in. Mm. Yeah, but the manager doesn't want me doing a toaster oven because I don't have room in my counter space, my friend. Hell, I'm still trying to figure out where to put a microwave. One thing at a time. I gotta buy one thing at a time, my friend. You know. Mm-hmm. So, if you guys need to know, I emailed Chloe's grandfather's email. He should have done it a long time ago, but didn't know if she had it or not. Chloe wants to see Grandpaps. She might as well basically make her way to Oregon while figuring out, waiting for, you know. Mm-hmm. It's a form of prepping, peeps. Think about it. She's got to prep. She might as well contact Grandpap. So, mm-hmm. So yeah, you got to keep on prepping, peeps. It's all the way to do it. So Chloe, yeah, I was just checking something. Hello? No, you may not, because this isn't their phone number. Let me give you their phone number because they have a different phone. I'm their advocate, sir. So apparently, I just got a call from United Healthcare. Chloe's basically sending an email to her granddad. United Healthcare called asking for Chloe, so I gave him Chloe's phone number and said call them. They keep sending Chloe notices. I got like 3 of them stacked up, 4 of them. She always just said throw them in the trash. We get tired of them calling me, and it's like, no, they're not here. Here's a number. Call them. Let me see about this. I feel like I'm a damn secretary that ain't getting paid. What do you think, Kane, Chris? Damn secretary that ain't getting paid. Well, yeah, they're basically trying to. You do know that's her insurance that pays for her programs and stuff. So they need to talk to her. So let them talk to her. As you know, it ain't my job to worry about it, right? So I just gave him the number. I mean, they're the insurance adjuster for paying her hospital bill. So to me, if they have something to say to Chloe, let them talk to Chloe. It's not my job. I just told them on mute for a second. Hey, it's my job. My job to give you the number. There, see, I'm just the damn secretary. Yep, had send more messages to Chloe. I mean, literally, but I told her to call her get her email for her grandpaps. Come on, peeps. I mean, you're boring me here. I mean, we're sitting here watching the news, waiting for an update. We're also waiting for something. And yet, so I just had to ask questions. So, look, I'm more concerned about the comments not rolling in. I mean, how am I supposed to get everything done if I can't get everything done, huh? We got anything else going on? Let me look. Anything from Ukraine today? Mm-hmm. Um, yeah. So there's nothing new in the Ukrainian news. Mm. Come on, peeps. Throw me a bone here. So, as a prepper, you must always utilize everything you have. Oh, God. It's going to be toasty in here, I think. So, open the window to cool down the place. That should drop the temp about 20 degrees. Hey, Mom, how you doing? I'm good. How about you? I'm just trying to hold out. I'm drinking too much water from the air. I don't want to kick him out, tell him to wait 5 minutes outside while I tinkle. It's only rude. You have to use the toilet? Yeah. Off and on, I'm on that UTI water pill type thing. Trying to flush my system out, you know. Yep. So basically, so one of the things I want to share with you, right, is someone messaged me and they said, "Oh, you checked Chloe's post out about this, right?" So I said, "Okay." So I went and checked it out. Apparently, it's a friend of 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 a friend that connects to Chloe's dad, right, or second mom or whatever. And they were like, it got back to Chloe's dad, mom, whatever, that Chloe's manipulating the social media, saying, oh. And I was thinking to myself, but once we have the 4 years complaints in our hands, we can figure out what the next plan is. I, of course, wanted to go to town today because someone said to me to come by it. They were going to give me a free stogie. I think it's like their victory's dance. Chloe's not on the island. I was like, free cigar? I'll take free cigar. Chloe has a Facebook, yes. I don't. Yeah. She has Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all of it. I'm friends with her on Instagram and Twitter, but not on Facebook because I got rid of Facebook. If I was going to do Facebook, Kane, I wouldn't even join. You said it. Was it you or Chris that said it best? Some people are just a royal pain in the ass. Now the thing is it is what it is. But she posted something like, the manager ran me out or something. Yeah, the manager did, but the manager also did it in a way that, what is it? That Chloe didn't see. Problem with Chloe Kane is this: Chloe didn't ask for the complaints. She just basically left. She got the complaints. She would have been fighting it. We're not fighting it. So Chloe posted this. A friend of mine sent me this. I haven't posted anything in a long time, but I'm in a bit of a crisis. I've been living in the state of Washington for the past 6 years. So last month I was ran out of my apartment. The apartment man had claimed her complaints over the last 4 years, even though I had never heard of any of these complaints until more recently. Yeah, more recently. See, she's now admittingly there is complaints. I asked for the proof. The manager claims that's for her eyes only. I am currently homeless in Seattle. There is nothing available out here. I'm considering going to Arizona soon, trying to get back into TLC. I'm hoping to find affordable housing in Phoenix. If I were to go there, if anyone in the Phoenix area reading this, I would be more than ever thankful, helpful for advice. This one lady says, friend of mine, you know, screen capture said, how did they just run you out of your apartment? They can't do that here in Washington. They can if you have 4 years complaints against you. We have tenant rights. No, not when someone's screaming and yelling at the middle of the night. I would definitely be getting some kind of lawyer involved in this. Lawyer won't take it. They already know how bad Chloe is. If you're able to, there are plenty of organizations out there that help with this kind of stuff and prevent you from being homeless, especially in Seattle. Oh, yes, but you know what? Thing is, lady, this lady that said that was apparently a tranny, and yeah, a tranny who's like, oh, we got rights. So this trans woman, posted it, and it's like, the point is I'm not backing up all the facts yet till I have the concrete proof. So to me, you know, to me, Chloe's, needs to know this info. So if the proof's in the pudding, what do we do? How can we refute the evidence? We get all the evidence in a PDF, and I go and read it for you all. Then we know what the hell's going on. I mean, the managers, knows that it's Chloe. I'm gonna have to Google this. This is a prepper's job right now. What, Mop? No. No. Moppy, knock it off. It's cool out. Just lay down. Moppy, knock it off. I'm gonna go tinkle. Try to find you. All right, peeps. I took a doggy poo bag. All right, let me see. It's on Facebook, apparently. All right, well, let me look. I'll use Chloe's account. She doesn't mind because it helps her out, anyways. Doesn't it, Chloe? Hey, this ain't cool. Oh, that's why. Stupid son of a. I'll just do it this way. I'm not signing in. I don't plan to sign in. Here we go. There we go. Buy, sell, and trade. And then the other one is what now, she said? Well, no. The prepper. I'm just looking this over. There you go. All right. So I miss my old home. Yeah. Ugh. So, gotta ask Chloe a question. So I asked Chloe a question. All right, packages were delivered, so let's go outside and get them. Why isn't anyone commenting? Come on, I'm getting ready to leave here. Why am I giving you my time if you guys aren't saying anything? I was looking up some prepping tools for us all. All right, preppers. Since you guys don't give two craps about comments, one of my prepping packages came in. Yesterday it was bar soap. Today it's bottle of Windex. Remember, I told you you need some Windex. Guess they not bad, eh? My pitcher. Look at this. Got me a little cookie. $5 for this. For my milk. Now I can make milk. Let's see how this works. Oh yeah, look at that. Perfect. Bunny logs. Bunny log. Bunny log. Remember, I picked up a few of these. So I can give him something to chew on. Another Windex container. This is the refill. And then this is a box of, I don't know what's in this. We'll find out. Oh, and did I tell you? Whole cashews. Alright, so gotta break the box out of this. Apparently is dish soap. Let's see this, shall we? It's alright, it was just the box, Moppy. I'll break this box down too, but let's see here. Ah, made in the USA right there on the front. Amen. I love it. This works. We're good. We're in business. So I'll break down the boxes today. That just leaves whatever, but you know. Oh, they got a seal on them. Look at that. So if you buy Dawn, you don't get the seal on them, so they don't explode. Amazing. No, but look at this, Chris. Look at this, Kane. There's a seal on the top. Right there, see? It's sealed so it doesn't explode, man. Big thing cashews. Oh, yeah, I want to try some. But I got my milk container. I'll put this stuff in there. What are these? Things, the entire bag exploded. Yep, the entire container exploded. Guess Amazon couldn't do this right, could they? This will make Zoe happy when she gets in. Oh, yeah, I'm up. I see. Just don't eat it. It's not a treat. No, Mop, these aren't food. These are Sharpie pointy things that you would whelp if you ate one. There's just one on the chair. Guess not. Still. Alright. Now if I can just find the lid. The lid went missing. Can you believe that? So this comes with a lid and the lid went missing. Sure you're not sitting on the lid? You always ask me these questions. I'm just saying. Plastic lid around there? No. Then think, Sherlock, where you put the lid. Right there. Right there on the floor. Yep, see? Yeah, nothing burst today. So I'm going to break this down to later today. I'm going to put this in the kitchen. Gives the Bun Bun a treat, but doesn't give me a Bun Bun treat. The Bun Bun's a Bun Bun. He gets a thing. All right, so okay, peeps, here it is. Milk now going in the fridge. Let's see how this works, huh? This is the Nido, by the way. All right, peeps. So apparently the Nito, I just mixed up some Nito waiting for Chloe. You guys are probably curious. Let's open these up and test them out. So as a prepper, you must prep for the worst. Yeah. What, another for? Oh yeah, I got that right. What, another package was delivered? Gee, I got a huge box for stuff. Let me check my Amazon thing. Make sure everything's been delivered today. Because they're saying something else is delivered. So we got chili. So yeah, we got Windex that was delivered today. Dish soap delivered today. Bunny snacks delivered today. My pitcher. Yeah. Alright, cool. Put that to save for later because I'm still thinking. See how it works. Anyways. Whoops. Oh yeah. Email. New update just came in. You guys are putting me to work today. So we got deliveries Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So Kevin McCarthy says, "Oh, we're way, way far apart." You know, you're still very far to the reported fall of McCarthy. Yes. Deal can be reached by the end of this week. Oh yeah, if Biden cuts into it. I personally think that they're not going to allow it to happen. You know, no one's going to give concessions. Republicans are asking for too much. Sea salt. Yep. I always use sea salt, man. Anyway, we got the latest update right there. And Biden canceling some of his foreign trip. Oh man, what? I mean, literally. So you guys hear about the social worker problem? Telling you, delicious. Who's compromising the mission? Yummy. Want your battery full, Mark? You want to talk? Mm. Mm. Chloe message. Damn it. Mm. Don't tell me the damn computer the other one. Yep. Mm. Well, hello, Mark.
Hey, Rita, what's going on?
Not much. Compromising our mission? Yeah, that's about right. Oh, sorry, I'm eating some peanuts right now. Let's see if I can get
Oh,
that camera around.
wow. Yeah, that's a big jar.
Cashews.
Yep.
Cashews are better than peanuts, man.
Yeah, you're stocked up. You're stocked up.
Mm, dish soap. I got a container for the powdered milk. Actually, one where I can mix it up and I put it in the fridge for my coffee.
Yep.
I had a dream last night that I was reconnected with my stepdad and pops, and I was having coffee with him. Because you're right there, your mind's thinking of coffee because I've been having it in like a week. And you
Right,
need to
oh,
coffee, man.
right, yeah.
So what's up? You prepping?
Um, yeah, pretty stocked up, Rita. Yeah,
Roller keep stocking because shit's getting about to hit the fan.
yeah. What do you think will happen? What do you think?
We're not going to make a deal.
What I'm getting is people. I mean, how many Americans are on Social Security?
Um, Let me see the report again for you. I think it was like 65 million people. Now, I'm in the reports right now. It said something about what will affect it. It said 65 million people or something.
Well, so they're saying 65 million people are going to be homeless, pretty much.
No, their checks are going to be delayed, I think.
Like,
Yeah, Biden's claiming this is a manufactured crisis. More likely it is. It's probably you know, here we go. It says here's the report, Mark. Payments to about 66 million. Sorry, I was 1 million off. Retirees, disabled workers, and other receive monthly benefits. Could be delayed in a debt default scenario, though it's possible Treasury could continue to making on-time payment because of the entitlement program trust fund. Almost 2/3 of beneficiaries rely on half of their income 40% of recipients. The payment constitutes 90% of their income, according to whatever. Other governments could be affected, like Medicare, Medicaid, food stamps, highway, education, and other programs. That means 3.4 million people, government, federal, civilian workers, and about 1.4 million active duty members could affect the ability to compensate their workers. Also, veterans. Veterans, including disability payments, pensions, and some low-income veterans and their surviving families. And then we'd get high inflation or hyperinflation. So, yeah. Does that answer your question?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
It's not going to get any better, man.
no.
I mean, they say the Republicans are like, oh, we can make a deal, we can put a bill through it. If there's any of the cuts Biden doesn't like, he's going to veto it.
Wow. That's crazy.
I'm like a little kid in the candy store. I love these things.
But that's good.
Well, it's my snack. You know, you don't see me eating potato chips. By the way, did you see this? Preppers, a sticker. The sticker says 5 grams of protein per serving. So this is another way to get your protein when you don't have meat available if you're prepping. Mark probably forgot about the peanuts and the nuts or a plant. Then you forgot that this is a form of protein.
Right, yep.
You got to remember, this is one of the ways you can live if you have no meat. Love these things.
Right, yeah.
Another good thing to eat once in a while is escargot. Mark's looking at me like, you know what that is, right?
Garga? No, I don't.
Escargot. You don't know what escargot is. Very rare French delicacy. Snails. Special snails you can eat. They actually put it in melted butter. It tastes like lobster.
Well, hey, I'll be back, Rita.
He said he'll be back. I guess he's got problems. Well, you guys got to keep on prepping because keep on prepping, peeps. Because, well, You guys got to keep on prepping. I mean, look, 66 million people could lose their Social Security benefits, not to mention all their veterans. I mean, do you think the government literally turned around, all right, and started that lockdown? It was a test for seeing how many people can prep and survive. Yeah, they know who the preppers are. The rest, no one knows. Think about it. Mm-hmm. Think about it, preppers. You gotta ask yourself, are you prepped? Are you putting your prep in order? Your house in order? I am. As it drags on, people are going to So you guys gotta basically get prepped. So I need to check on something. Which phone's which? This one's Chloe's. Let's see if I can plug this in for a second. Let me see if the camera works. I gotta take some photos. I hope it works. Sorry, peeps. We're having a little technical difficulty. I'm also trying to find a damn plug for every time I try to find a damn plug, I'm getting the wrong one. It's like, we have plugs, do we not? Is this a plug? Will this plug in? Will this work? Then I look and it's like, nope, ain't gonna work. This is I don't know what, my iPad plug, I think. I think that's my iPad plug. It won't fit here. Nope. iPad plug. See, that's the thing. We got so many damn things laying around. I don't know which is which anymore. So, you know, you got one thing charging one thing, my flip phone. Then you got another thing trying to charge something else. And then you try to find this. And then Higgins is like, oh, you need a yada woo-da doo-da dongle. And it's like, I do? I mean, isn't there another doodad dongle or something around that works? And isn't there a plug or something I can just plug in? I mean, there's so many damn plugs. Hold on, let me see if I got a plug out there. Give me a second. So then I find it, and then I'm like, okay, I could work with this because all I'm doing is taking my phone, of course. I can see the pin still in there. Yeah, it is. I'll take it out. So anyway, this is, you can see, look at that. Cracked, completely shattered. Need to get a new one. Higgins is like, oh, just go buy a new one. But I don't want a smartphone yet. I mean, you guys want to tell me what the greatest thing is about having a smartphone? Look at that, the frame's completely bent. He's like, you need an order box. Look, I've dropped my cell phone many times, my flip phone, and nothing's happened to it, so. All right, so. So, anyways, the news is Chloe, sorry. Hey, Zoe, what's up? I was about to have a pinch, but I'm so addicted to these. Mama Bear likes. Yeah. Does it get any you know what done? As your private secretary, I work for nuts. Remember, I'm a bear, so I think she had her hair done or something. I'm her private secretary. Yeah. Just talking about. Mark left for some reason. Up at Joe, spending the day. Yeah, well, I got up this morning. Had to do some plumbing work. Got on. Talking about the banks, you know. You know, stock market, etc. I'm gonna quit eating these. They're addictive. Love these nuts. All right, guys. So let me just see what's going on here. No one's commenting right now, so. Ding dong dong ding dong dong ding dong dong ding dong. Sorry I had to do that. Missed you too, Zoe. Yeah, so I had to ask Zoe a question. In case I will get headphones. Just because. Oh, I forgot to take my morning medicine. Better take that too, real quick, shouldn't I? Alright, so I'm going to leave you guys because you guys aren't commenting. Moderator Zoe and I have to talk. you doing, Mom? I'm gonna use the toilet real quick too. Anyways, just in case, got headphones just in case. So, give me a second. You know, I'll use the toilet. Just drink the water. Yes. All right. Ready, Mom? Yep. All right. So, you guys, since there's no comments, I'm going to leave for a bit and I'm heading off to Discord for a bit. I'll be back after my Discord time, okay? Thanks for tuning in. Please add and subscribe. Please post comments, leave feedback, suggestions, hit the like, subscribe button. It's also fun. Family, including your dogs, cats, your bunnies, your service dogs, your service bunnies. Hit the bell notification, thumbs up button, subscribe button, and keep the comments nice. So, thank you. God bless you and everything you do.